Okay, so this is gonna be a vastly different episode than what I'm used to. We are playing Elden Ring. I have beat the game once. I didn't want to play the game on the channel for the first time. Mainly because, like, it took... Let's just look at my hours in the game. 107. And at least 100 of those have went in to just me playing my first playthrough. Not to mention this is my first From Software game that I've ever played. I do actually kind of want to try out the Dark Souls games now. I've seen a bit of, like, you know, gameplay from I think like Dark Souls 1 and 3. Well, Dark Souls 2 from like streamers and stuff. But we are in the Volcano Manor, and yeah, we're just gonna have a fun time. I'm wearing Radahn's armor because it makes me feel it kind of gives me the vibe of Hercules from God of War 3, which is also a very fun game in my opinion. The playing God of War 3 for the first time was fun, and I'm using Melania's blade because the waterfowl dance is broken. Is that what it's called? Yeah, waterfowl dance. Which, if you don't know what an Elden Ring is, neither do I, really. But yeah, the waterfowl dance is this. It pretty much eviscerates anything within a certain range. Oh, ow. That's the first time I've gotten grabbed by one of those. Okay. Okay, this guy throwing poison at me is pissing me off. Okay, this guy throwing... Do I have any, whatever they're called? Yeah, I do have the kukris. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce that. That's right. Go in the ground, man. Missed. We gotta use, I gotta take my medicine. I gotta take my medicine because he poisoned me really bad. Anyway. Though this was honestly, well, when I first played through the game, I didn't get to this area until after I did pretty much every other boss. I beat Melania before I actually got to this area. Do I need to go over there? I don't remember. You know, we don't need to go in there. I'm pretty sure it just gets me a talisman I already have. Oh, though that stone sword talisman, or that stone sword key use message has definitely caused me a fair amount of deaths. Which I wouldn't say I'm the best person at. Oh, actually, speaking of Hercules from God of War 3, I kind of want to do a build with Radahn's armor with, like, it's like a melee build that's just me, like, punching things. Because the Hercules fight from God of War 3 was one of, like, the coolest fights that I've ever... one of the boss battles I've ever done in a game. Well, not, like, one of the coolest. There are definitely... Well, I've played many games. Let's just make that pretty clear. Not as many as most, but... Bad. Oh, I hate these things. Stop, 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 stop. Ouch. Ow, stop. Please die. I hate those things so much. Let's just go. Let's just go. I don't imagine Rykard will give us much trouble, which is the boss of this area. Well, I was originally gonna start the series off at the very beginning, but, like, I don't know. I'm not sure how I want to do this actually. I just want to show me just going through this area. Mainly because I didn't pay a whole lot of attention when I was going through this the first time. So I wanna do a bit slower of a run through this area. Though this is a very beautiful area. Slugs. Hate them. Well, I don't hate them. Ow. Maybe I do. Changing my mind right away. Ow. I'm getting hit a lot. I'm being very, very dumb. Reasons why I use Melania's blade. Just because it's very... Normally I would be using the Bloodhound's Fang, which that's the weapon that got me through like most of the game. Oh, I just feel a sneeze. It went away. God damn it. I hate it when you can't sneeze. Somber, not even a Somber 6, just a normal 6. Also, lava isn't as lethal as I thought it was when I first played through the game. Originally, I was like, oh yeah, I should definitely avoid the lava because it's like, yeah, it's not gonna let you walk through lava, right? It lets you walk through lava. It just lets you. So, I kind of more or less know... Why am I even bothering? Why do I even bother? So I pretty much have all the weapons that I would normally, or I find are best. Mimic. Mimic, I bet it has a secret. No, never mind. Ow. I hate magma worms. Oh, he's doing his thing. He's doing the thing. Ouch. Mimic, feel free to join in anytime, you know. Oh, Mimic does not care about the lava. Oh, that's an interesting move. Ow, 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 ow. I need to heal, like, yesterday. Mimic, you're kind of luring this guy out to the middle of the... Let's just spam these. I mean, that totally goes well. That'll totally go well. I just don't like that my Mimic's keeping this guy in the middle of the... Okay, let's... Oh, can't do that right now. Oh, Dragon Heart. There we go. Out of the lava. Actually, what I should be doing... I can replace this one. Just for the time being. Because Rykard's fight involves a lot of fire stuff, so... Just to avoid that, we will do that. Avoid the snails. We don't really need to kill them. They wouldn't give me anything useful anyway. So I'm trying to get my build up, or my faith up, so I can use the ability that you get when... I'm dodging a bit too much. I panic dodge a little excessively, but it's fine. Though that guy wasn't there before when we came through here, right? Oh no. I'm trying to... Oh. Actually, I probably don't have... Yeah, just to make going through this area easier, some people might say this is a waste, but I don't plan on dying going through here. Not to mention, this staggers just about any enemy, so... It does a lot of stagger. So, this ability is pretty useless in the Radagon Elden Beast fight. Which I didn't even do that fight with Millennia's Blade. I used the Bloodhound's Fang because how I like to play the game is like I need like a special ability that gives me an ability that allows me to like do damage but also like retreat away from the enemy in like quick succession. And the Bloodhound's Fang, which I'll show that off in this next area. Though this is a cool little scene that I'll show. This raises the huge metal bridge out of the lava. And there's hanging cages from it, which is just, I don't know, it's that's cinema right there. Probably shouldn't walk on this for like a while. It's gonna be 8 trillion degrees. Oh, never mind, it cooled off, I guess. How many Crimson Flasks have I? You know what? I'll show you. There's a boss fight up ahead, so I'll show you what the Bloodhound Fang does. If you are not aware of what it does. Yep, I hate this Godskin enemy more than any other enemy in the game. The Godskin duo is probably one of my least favorite enemies in the game. See, it allows me to pull away and also optionally going for another attack. Oh, he's doing his... Oh, thank God. That is my least favorite move in the entire game. When he, like, prepares to do his little roll thing. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with the Serpent's a minion. I have actually no clue what that does. So, if you do know, feel free to tell me. But no. We keep going. We keep going. Where do I go? Is this... Yeah, that's open. Oh, right, I can't go that way because I haven't explored that far. We need to go over here instead. Man, the architects who built half of these places in-game, they really had an idea of what structural integrity looked like. Or they were using some heavy magic to make sure everything didn't just fall apart. Oh, that's fun. Also, with that follow-up move for like when I do this attack, then I do that, it makes you invulnerable as you're like shooting forward, but of course it requires FP because all special moves do that. Not to mention the sweep backwards is also a good way of just retreating in general. This area to me always looked kinda odd, not gonna lie. It looks a bit odd to me. Though it's cool. Oh no. No, please. I don't wanna fight one of you guys. Later. You're not gonna follow me across the... No, you're not. What does that give me? Somber 5, okay. I don't really need that since half my weapons are like, you know, level 10, but it's nice to have. Also, I didn't figure out about the lantern until like probably just before this stage of the game. I was just going through this like an absolute moron. There is an elevator somewhere here. Set that down. Ouch. Please stop. to mention, the amount of damage this sword does is absolutely crazy. Though in order to use my Scarlet Iona, I need 38 faith, which... Ouch. I don't care about taking damage to that guy because I have, like, maxed out flasks. So I should probably swap over a Cerulean to my Crimson just for things like that. Though the Rykard fight isn't really too difficult in my opinion. It's actually one of the easiest in my... To be fair, I did a lot of the bosses first, like on my first playthrough, more or less in one shot. That's sorry, you guys can't damage me while I'm like, yeah, I'm fine. Nah, I'd win. Okay, we're just outside Rykard's room. Okay, and we get to use the Serpent Hunter, which I leveled, which I actually went to level, like I entered the boss room, but I didn't like get close enough to like actually activate it. We increase our faith, because that's kind of what we're going for. And let's go. It's time to kick the ever-living. Oh, it's... Oh! So if you... Oh! So you can't, like, get a trillion Serpent Hunters. That's interesting, actually. That's actually very interesting. Kermimic, here. So if you don't know... Damn. That has a follow-up? I didn't... ouch. Oh, that's the first time I've gotten grabbed by this boss. Spit me out, you bastard. Yeah, that's right, Mimic. Do your job of drawing fire. Back. Yeah, you kind of just kick the crap out of this guy. Well, it's much easier if you have this weapon. You can optionally just, use this. Then one of the coolest boss transitions I've ever seen. And there's Rykard. His face is just on the back of the serpent's neck, which is pretty cool. I'm not gonna downplay it by saying it's pretty cool. It's absolutely amazing looking. That's nasty, but also exceedingly cool.
Join myself and King as remedy. Together we will devour the very core.
God damn, this guy's freaky, but also exceedingly cool looking. Out of range. Oh, I hit a second one, but it didn't do anything. Oh, I don't have to stand my third combo. Ouch. Ow. I also have this shield I have very leveled up. Oh. What's that, Crimson? down goes Rykard. Rykard went down Rykard. Never mind.
I
Damn, this guy. What are you, Bowser from Mario 64? Calm down. Calm down, man. Calm down. We're gonna re-equip Millennia's Blade. Just because. Anyway, yeah, so that was me, taking out Rykard. After this, I think I'll do a... Because I haven't done Radahn yet, which I'm definitely gonna do, because Radahn's fight is even, in my opinion, is even cooler than this one. Because he has one of the coolest, like, pre-battle cutscenes that I've ever seen. So, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video on Elden Ring, even though, you know, I'm not the greatest at this game, but you know, I beat the game at least once, so that's gotta count for something, right? Anyway, go outside, touch some grace, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.